Here's a look at your jobs of the day featured on CBS 4 News Sunrise every morning at 6:10. In Weslaco, they're in need of a child care worker. The pay is $10.50 an hour and a high school diploma or GED is required. McAllen, they're in need of a truck driver. That pay will be discussed during the interview, and there's no education requirement. And finally, in Farr, they're in need of a receptionist. The pay will be $7.25 an hour. A high school diploma or GED is required. And Laura Cavazos with Workforce Solutions joins us now with more on preparing for your next job interview. You join us every Tuesday to talk about hiring events that are going on in the Valley. Now we're going to take a little step further to help job seekers kind of prepare, because sometimes it can be difficult.
That's right. Preparing for a job interview can be nerve-wracking. So we want to give tips to people so that they feel confident when they go into their job interview.
Yeah, and what's kind of the one thing that employers notice at these hiring events in the Valley?
As soon as you walk into the door, confidence. Is this person confident in the way they're walking and presenting themselves? You can stick out from a crowd when you are walking in and you know what you have and you know you're going to be a good asset for that employer.
Yeah, definitely want to keep your chin up when you walk in there. And what's a major don't when it comes to attire? Attire is kind of difficult, but there's probably one thing that you just want to avoid.
You want to avoid flip-flops. You know, that may seem like a joke, right? But we've seen it. You know, I attend job fairs regularly, and there are people that they're relaxed, they've been out during the day, and they stop by a job fair. Be prepared. You may meet your next boss.
Yeah, and you came prepared with at least 10 tips on dressing for your job interview.
That's right. First tip, research the company's culture. Look at their social media. Do they lay back? Do they wear suits?
Right.
Do they meet up after hours and they're more relaxed? Is it more business? So that is very important. The second thing you can also do is invest in comfortable shoes. So you want to make sure that you are comfortable when you're walking in, that you're not worried about, oh my gosh, am I going to be standing or sitting because these stilettos are so high.
Yeah.
You also want to invest in a power suit. It's worth spending extra money, plus you're going to use it all the time. So that is an important tip as well. You can also go to the dry cleaner, tailor your suit. $5–10 can go a long ways.
Really can.
Test drive your outfit. Can you sit in it? Can you walk around? Will a button pop open? You know, those are the kind of things you don't think about, but once you're there and it happens, it can actually take away from your train of thought, and you may not be able to know what to say because you can feel uncomfortable. You can't breathe because it's too tight. Avoid fragrances. You don't want the aroma to be the first thing that people can tell about you.
Yeah.
You can also accessorize, but don't be too flashy. You don't want people to be looking at your necklace or your big earrings.
Distraction. Yeah.
Be aware of your posture and body language, eye contact, smile. You know, you're not fully dressed without a smile. That can be something that people can look into. Are you too serious? Maybe they're not happy to be here today.
Yeah.
Pay attention to grooming, hair. Nails need to be clean. You're turning in resumes. People are going to be looking at your hands. And also continue to dress for success. You want to dress for the job that you want.
Exactly.
So you always have to be prepared to make that dress and attire professional so that you can move up in the company that you're at.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you so much, Lauren. We'll see you back here next week with
you.
more jobs and tips.